guys. Today we're going to be doing episode 8 of Silksong. We left off just after talking Bellheart, so let's continue from there. Trying to get some quests. Some bells. La, la, la. That was good. Yay. Missing courier, I gotta go find him in the path down to Wormways, and I'm gonna go back. I gotta go to Wormways anyway. Directly after that, I'm heading to Farfields for Silksong Eaglets, because holy shit.
Plus malon,
something I never noticed is it actually breaks every part. And then I never noticed there was actually like 6 big things on that, and then a final one to put together. That's actually.
Friend. That's fine.
Okay, but
only wire to move on. That's when I get. If it's a very weak enemy in the very early game. Like one of the first rooms of the Marrow.
Era
Regina Fora.
dento hasso solamente
Yanara.
cara sei. Che sta domando? Dosco maschere. Era mirante strava. Falla.
The least useful tool that does no damage to basically everything except
Wrong person.
I'm Rhys.
Yes!
I'm recording Steel Soul currently, but okay. Yeah, I found Zango.
You're fighting Zango.
No, I found him. He's active. I asked him.
Oh,
I
you
didn't even know
found
you
him.
could find him in action.
Yeah, he's behind a breakable wall.
Yeah, I didn't know that you could find the entire thing in action.
Yeah, I didn't really ever try that. I just kind of. Yeah, it's not a fun place. Yeah. You know,
Worm hell.
at least whenever you have to get like soul to heal, you can just hit a Grom repeatedly. To get. Yeah.
Friend.
Yep, they just run at you.
The only issue is placing yourself on the front wall.
Yes.
That's real.
Nice, you got all the plasma.
Get plasma, get the best steel soul tools, side pressure.
Yo, hang on a second. You know what I just realized? Steel Soul has like a best red, yellow, and blue tool.
That yellow tools is the exclusive.
Yeah. And then
Best red one.
it gives you more health. And then the best blue tool is the fractured mask because it's an extra health and you get it really early in the game. Yup.
If you can go really well,
Mirantes, yada.
What the heck was that? Oh,
Solomenya.
that's the worst red tool in the game right there, is the needle file.
also, I think
Sarah.
Center gets too much. It's honestly
Nesvir?
really
Yeah.
good. Like, on grounded enemies, it's insane.
Indo.
Like, it does shitloads of damage, especially against, like, say,
Mirantes, yada.
Yeah, like, if only you could have it in Act 3, because it'd probably be really useful for multiple of the bosses in Act 3.
yeah. Hey, look, I have a really goddamn good
Like-
tool.
A lot of the hard bot, like, Carmelita and Kruskin Khan could actually be damaged pretty well with that, considering they generally are on the ground.
Clover Dance is kind of iffy with it, but, like,
Yeah, Clover
those
Dance is
two are
weird.
always on the ground, and Nihilith, you can do, like, 3 damage with both.
Or you can just equip Delver's Drill.
Yeah. Which is just Pogo, the tool.
Yep, that's what I did for my Steel Soul run. Yeah, that's what I did for my Steel Soul run, just because I wanted to get it over with quickly, because I don't really like Nihilith that much.
Yeah, Nihilith is very fucking useful, especially if you have shots. Well, there's a little question called cross stitch. And then
Yeah.
inside of hit bars, cross stitch. And then you still have iframes afterward to dash out. I'm heading back to Shellwood.
Okay.
Mainly because I want to go to Shellwood and do something.
Did you have your job interview today?
Yeah, I got it.
You got it! Hooray! Now you just need a work permit before, like, next week.
What?
From school. You need a work permit.
Oh. Well, I'm
That's
probably
really-
like that.
Yeah, it's really easy. You just go to the counselors, and then you ask for one, and you fill out the application, and then you take a copy of your birth certificate.
Okay, these
Then
bell
you-
throwers are the most bullshit.
Oh yeah, they're annoying as hell.
Yeah, and in Act 2, they're just worse. Because the choir ones have a lot more health. And
They got way more.
And are paired with reeds.
Yep, all the other, annoying Citadel enemies. I will say, I was playing through, I don't remember if it was Steel Soul. I think it was Steel Soul, because I think it was my most recent time playing the game, or my run, but I was one-shotting them, and I know they have 20 health, and I know I shouldn't have been, and I couldn't figure out why until I realized when I was hitting them, not only was I hitting them with my needle, but I was also hitting them with their own bell, which can damage them,
Yeah,
which is
it does-
how I was one-shotting
It does
them.
half your needle damage when you hit them with their own bell. Sherma!
Sherma!
I
Revenda.
found him at Bellhard for once.
Dalaka, Revenda.
Yeah.
This is like
Ben
the
Vetra.
only time I actually see him when I want to. Should I, like, go to Greymoor?
You do not.
You not? Oh yeah, because you just skipped it entirely.
Ah, finish.
Yeah, I don't like
Um,
Greymoor. I don't like Bras.
That's understandable. Not liking Greymoor. I mean, I go through there because it has two pretty important things for me.
Goddamn stuff to do, sadly. Actually, before I go to the relics, I'm actually gonna go to Bones Bottom and get a catch a weirdest NPC. Why do you
Yeah, he weird hell.
like? I thought that was a podcatcher. I immediately like every time I
Oh,
came
yeah.
over.
He's like giving me a heart attack before. Like I just see him in Belheart and I'm like, holy, what is that? It's an enemy. But no, it's just Rhys.
Being an annoying dick.
Why is he so favored to two enemies? He's the exact same as an enemy, and he's got the same name as another enemy.
The only thing is, he's got a nose, which is different.
And he's lighter green.
He's a green figuring out who he is.
Yup.
The only issue is, that's a really not easy to notice detail.
Yeah.
Because why would you be doing that when you're sprinting down the... Fuck you, Karen. Fuck you, Spice. You even just land on a carrot while falling down. And then also land on Spice while doing so.
Damn. I have another question relating to the job. What was the dog that you had to leash and put outside? What was that one? Waffle. You got to do waffles.
She was very, very big and very fluffy.
Yeah.
I lost the
But
leash
she's
in her
very
arm.
nice.
I could
She
not
is
find
very
the
nice,
leash
though.
in any way. I got fucking... Oh, do not land on that. That might break. Yeah, I haven't fucked Soul Fire until we can't explode.
Yeah. I will say, Waffles is very nice. She's just real hard to leash.
Yeah, she's just hard to leash because she's just trying to go under it.
Yup.
And also, it's really hard to get it off when her fur is inside of the loop and covering the entire thing, making it impossible to tell where you're placing the if you're doing
Yeah.
it right.
It is kind of tough.
Yeah, that's the
I do find it semi-unfortunate that you had a dog in blue, because that means you didn't see Morgan. She's in green.
Yeah, I know. I got to see her when she was walking out. She also jumped on my dad. Completely valid on Morgan's part.
Yeah, she jumps. She is. Very nice.
Mask shard in this direction. I don't understand. Oh, is he telling me about Peb's mask shard that I didn't buy?
Oh.
Yeah, that's Peb's mask shard. My bad.
Damn.
Esco,
I'm too
esco.
close to afford this. I gotta go back to Bellhart before I buy that, but I will.
The dog that I had to leash, he's not here anymore. His name was Snickers. Can you guess what Snickers was? No, what dog? What type of dog do you think Snickers was?
I'm gonna say a cat.
He was a Great Dane.
What the fuck?
He was actually pretty.
Great Dane.
He was actually not too bad.
I mean, yeah, it's only like he's like a horse-sized dog.
He was honestly smaller than I expected him to be. And there is another Great Dane here now who is not Snickers, who definitely looks more like a Great Dane than Snickers did.
Oh, shove it there.
A
Benny Frank.
Scooby-sized Great Dane than a normal.
See, Savannah.
Because
Yeah.
Scooby is small for a Great Dane.
Oh,
Most
shove it
fiction.
there.
And then
Yeah.
for some reason in other
But
things,
Tanzania.
it's like human. Especially
Yeah.
in the live action movies. What the fuck were you thinking with Great Dane, dude? Like, why-
Yeah.
why
Oh,
did they
shove
make
it
him
there.
so
Tamia yan.
human? Why
I
did they
don't
make Scooby
Anthropomorphic.
Schera.
Fadasta.
Make me.
Time for
I forgot though.
needle upgrade, yay!
Bonva.
I don't
Nam-
stand
You're
it
finished?
because this is Silksong, and this is the
Praveen,
one good part about this economy.
Yes, the one good part about the economy is that needle upgrades are cheap as hell.
All they cost is a resource that there are only 3 of in the entire world. You know,
But they also have no other use than getting a needle upgrade.
yeah, and only one person has a needle to be upgraded with said material.
Buenera.
So therefore,
Yup.
there is only one person to use it. So why did you just like?
Catestre.
Los Ator.
Gorlos.
My poor.
I asked her as
You were saying, you were talking about Greymoor, and I started talking about Greymoor, and then we trailed off and started talking about work. I go to Greymoor for 2 reasons. 1 is to get Reaper's Crest, and 2 is to get Threadstorm. Reaper's Crest,
My reasons are to get Threadstorm.
yeah. That's it.
I don't like Reapers just because it feels too easy. And also
Yeah.
because it's slow as hell. It is the
No.
lowest DPS, and it's also the slowest crest, which explains the really low DPS.
Yeah.
But at least I have a 90
Yeah.
generating bells at the bottom of Belving. Yeah.
Yeah, why they regenerate, who fucking knows?
Yeah, they regenerate after 10 seconds, which just makes you get hit like every single fucking time. Every single time you hit. I have to be real careful when going through the winged firm tunnels. That Steel Soul run didn't last very long.
Yeah, I always kill.
Just did the exact thing I said I couldn't do, but I did.
I always kill the winged ferns first thing, because they do 2 damage.
Yeah. It sucks that you have to. It's just a completely RNG quest. Like, why, Toon Cherry? Why must you have to make me gamble for everything?
It is a little annoying.
Yeah, it's just because I get horrible. I don't want to do this. It seems like everyone else mainly because some of the people like to just use probability manipulation because white people this quest
That is
seem to suck
probably
ass.
true.
I already
Or
got
they just the power of editing to cut out however long the section of the video where they didn't find any
I don't
was.
got an editing tool. Let me keep it real.
Yeah, I know.
I can't really edit if I don't got editing. Also,
Yeah.
the terms that infinitely respawn too, like, why does stuff infinitely respawn in the bell vein? Everything except the bells that fall from the ceiling. Just because silver bells swept. Golden bell. Thanks, game. Actually, that was
Yay.
bronze. Come on down, wait
Marissa seems laughing.
You know, I should probably use my out here, but I don't want to. Because that makes me spend money later.
That does make you spend money later.
It's a solid 60 laser repurchase, which is pretty big. Especially in Act 1, when you can't kill 2 Grand Rhys to get enough money for an entire repurchase.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? Well, you know how the needle file, right, is the worst red tool. There may be a second candidate, and that is the Flea Brew bottle.
The Flea Brew bottle
Just the bottle.
does suck. But here's the thing. The worst one is actually Needle File, because it literally can't be used on normal enemies.
That's true. It can only be used on the
It
plasma.
can only be used on plasmified enemies and plasmium glands.
Yeah, a little
Which is
plasmium fucking.
horrendously bad. Like, what do you mean it doesn't 3 enemies total?
You think anybody's ever killed Lost Lace with the Flea Brew bottle?
No, because you need so many shell shards. It's basically impossible to get that much since the
Yeah.
what's the Steel Soul thing?
I don't remember what it's called. It gives you infinite shell shards, though, pretty much.
I know it's a Geo kind of thing. Right? That was the thing last time. God damn it! I don't even have to leave the room. 3 of them spawn. What? Do they just spawn naturally? Stop respawning cars. Why does everything instantly respawn here? What kind of level design is this?
They just spawn after a select amount of time. Normally, when I do silver bells, I go through like a route, and then I go back through and see if any silver bells spawned.
I just got
And
6 in a
typically
row.
do.
I didn't know you didn't What the hell? I guess I'm learning
Wait,
about oh shit this run, but holy shit, that's good.
Hang on, did you find 6 in the top?
I'm just finding them every time I go back through. I just found 6. I found 5 in this one region. I decided not to reset the room. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Take damage, you take damage. Okay, that's 8. Oh, you only need 8?
Yeah, you only need 8.
That's good to know.
It's not as insufferable as it may
I
seem.
thought it was 10.
Nope, only
I
8.
always think it's 10.
I feel like 10 would make more sense than 8, but it's 8.
Yeah, because why not? Just
Because
make
why?
every quest have a different requirement. Also, I actually get to do the Krog Gauntlet with Ragtop. I accidentally did the best way to do the quest. The problem is I have to go through the rat tunnels
Oh, yeah.
because I didn't unlock the Morwing shortcut.
Unfortunate.
So now I have to go through the rat and bear trap zone, because apparently you need bear traps for the rat problem.
The little slave.
Something is seriously wrong with the people that live in Greymoor. I'm not getting multi-binder until I have enough money, because I can't afford it.
Yup.
Mainly because it's unpurchasable if I don't have the money. Oh, I still have the flea caravan.
Oh! Well, at least you don't have to worry about Warwing showing up in anywhere else.
Okay, I don't have to go to Black Steps, but the main issue is that I want dice.
Oh.
Because why wouldn't I want dice?
You want
careful
them
of a bear trap. Last time I came through here, I died in that steel sword.
Do you want dice for Phantom, or you want dice for Acts 2?
Dice.
Just as soon as possible?
I because I want dice.
Understandable.
Good for everything. Phantom, I am good at Phantom. I am harder at normal enemies and Phantom. Okay.
Yeah, Phantom's pretty easy.
That a little differently, but it's fine. I'm harder at Phantom. Top 3 quotes from Silksong.
So you're harder at Phantom.
Okay, be very careful activating bear traps in order to not literally suicide myself.
Yep. Bear traps suck. Why do they have to do 1+1
Bear
damage?
traps in a rat tunnel. That's the better question. Why do you put bear traps in a tunnel for rats to live in?
You know what I feel like could be
Why are they so dangerous in bears?
You know what I could accept? If the bear traps just did 2 damage and then they got rid of it. But no, they do 1 damage and then they jump, and then when they hit the ground it does another damage. Yep. It also took me like 10 minutes just to try and get a mite to go in one. I don't even think it killed it. Yeah. Big fun.
I just
It is.
break the walls that way. I don't see them. Because they're not really hard to read. I'm smart. There's so many rosaries in this direction. Break the wall.
You know, it wasn't until Act 3 when I finally was like thankful for so much of the stuff in Silksong not being a percent. Like the fact that I don't have to do all of Mr. Mushroom's quest, which involves going to the surface, is incredible. And I'm not saying that because I think I'd die on the ascent of the surface. I don't think that would happen. I'm just saying it would take a super long time to get to do that. Because not only I have to go through all the other locations first, but then I have to get up there, climb all the way up to the cradle, which is way more difficult because Terminus doesn't work anymore. Hi, Jack. Because Terminus is blocked off. But from there, well, I'm in my mom's room right now because she's not here. And he was just sitting outside. But like you have to climb up to the cradle, right? And then you have to go up further from the cradle, which is pretty simple. It's just a silk sword. But then you have to do the whole surface climb.
And that's a long step with only one bed.
I will say it is pretty easy to just kill Garpids in certain spots and get silk from it, but you know. Yeah.
An enemy that is also very annoying. I did not interact with Garfield.
Oh. I'm gonna go in.
Why is there a rat?
I don't know.
It's just a hole with a rat.
Oh. I'm leaving this jacket lying down. What'd you say about the silk sniffer? Yeah. That is the only. Yup.
I thought I killed it, but it didn't die. Because I didn't even hit it. You fucking rat.
A fucking rat. A fucking bird. A fucking bird that I hate. Yeah, that's understandable. Understandable
Okay,
hate.
now I gotta go to fucking... Where am I going? Oh,
I
it's just dark.
get some.
can pillow. I have a craft metal.
Ooh, yeah.
If I have a craft metal, I can get a pillow. I have a craft metal. It's been pillow
Yeah.
time, bitches. Okay, first grocery street.
I have a question. On a tier list from S to F, where do you put Last Judge?
Honestly, A tier. I like her fight a lot. Like, she's not that hard of a fight when you get used to her. And if we're not including her run back, which is easy, she's just overall a pretty fun fight.
I'm disappointed in something. I just walked into my brother's room and I see like a whole pack of peanut butter crackers on the ground with no peanut butter in them.
He ate the
Meaning
peanut butter?
he just ate the peanut butter and left the crackers on the ground perfectly. The crackers are good, and we wonder why. There's so many fucking ants in his room sometimes. He just leaves
Somehow
disgusting shit in
in
his
this
room.
entire spring so far, I've found one finding out my fucking
Nice.
There have been a
I
shitload
have-
of ants in our bathroom.
I have one major complaint about Last Judge, and it's the fact that in her later phases, where she's supposed to be harder, with one tool that's really easy to get, she can be way fucking easier.
Magma Bell.
Because not like if you explored the marrow at all, pretty much, then you found the craft metal behind all the exploding things. And even if you didn't, then you probably have enough money to buy the one from Pev.
The
Then you just
60
go spend.
rosaries is really easy to get at the end of Act 1.
And then you go pay the 110 rosaries, which again is not that much in Act 1, even in Act 1, for the Magna Bell with the tool, which if you have the one, if you bought the craft metal, it's only 170 total. But if you didn't, then it's just the 110 rosaries that the Magna Bell costs, and then bam, in the later phases of Last Judge, she's easier. Which is like one Yeah, it's like it's my one complaint about the boss is that a really easy to get item makes this super final and climactic boss in the first act way fucking easier and less climactic.
Yeah. I mean, at least her third phase is somewhat challenging, even despite that.
Yeah. Because even if you have the Magma Bell, like if you get hit by one fire, it disables it, and then the next ones show up before your Magma Bell can regenerate. So at least like that one attack does make your phase a little easier. Oh, and I tested it in my Steel Soul run because I had enough health to. Because I came back later in Act 2 to fight Last Judge. The explosion only does 2 damage now.
They got nerfed because they accidentally made it 3 instead of 2. It was not intentional at all.
I think it was my Act 2 save, the one where I just played through Act 2, where I went. It was either my Act 2 file or a different file where after I saw a video that said her thing got nerfed, I went and tested it and it still did 3 for me. But now it only does 2.
Friend.
Kind of weird how so long after all
Yeah.
the people complaining they just forgot.
Yeah.
Or they just somehow never noticed all of the people complaining about Last Judge having a triple damage explosion. The only case of true triple damage in the entire game.
Yeah.
The only
I will
kind
say,
of
I feel like
is Grandmother Silk, who isn't even triple technically, because it is.
it's 1 + 1 + 1.
Yeah, it's triple. It's 3 hits a single, and same for Lost Place, who also has
Which is
3
all
hits a single.
was
with
1 +
slam.
1.
Their ball slam, as I call it.
I will say, I feel like the ball I feel like the ball slam is easier to dodge than GMS's attack.
That's because GMS covers the whole screen.
Yeah,
Lost Place's ball slam is only 3 balls,
only 3 balls.
which is the good thing about it. You know that,
Yep.
you know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go like fight this doctor that I forgot to fight.
Alright.
Friend.
I will say something that pisses me off a lot about Act 3 is how they just kind of decided to take a few of these gauntlet areas that you really need to traverse through to get through areas and repopulated them with all new enemies and shit.
Yeah, it's like, you know
But
what?
it's really
Half your gauntlets in Act 1, they're replenished, because why not?
Yup.
Hey, look, time for my journal.
And really, I can only think of two of genuine significance, those being the Scar and the Greymoor one, which are also probably the ones you traverse through the most, because you have to do the Scar one to get to Carmelita.
Oh, you don't have to do that one, because you can unlock the if you're using Beast Crest and do some really complicated shit, you can get there in Act 1. Or 2.
That's true.
In either Act 1 or 2, you can get to Carmelita. Except you need Silksong to even get to her, so it's actually impossible.
But if you do it without that very obscure way of getting to Carmelita, then you have to do the Scar Gauntlet.
And also, even if you do get to Carmelita, you have to have Elegy the Deep, which is required to be in Act 3.
Yeah.
Nesvir.
But the Greymoor one, it's not a required one by any means, but it's definitely one that would be very much more convenient if it wasn't there. Considering those few rooms are probably the most traversed rooms in Greymoor, just between the Beltway and Halfway Home.
Yeah, because you're probably going to be going to Halfway Home a decent amount, and you're also going to be going to the Beltway, probably.
Yeah.
Which will get you. Hey, a shard bomb. That rat just committed suicide. Good. Flying rat. I would never call those things mites. I don't care what their action is. They are mites.
It is not a mite, it is a mouse. They're not mites, they are mice. What was that? I just heard through your screen. Ah!
That was the challenge.
Oh, it was one of the challenges.
Yeah, the dudes who you can just deflect their projectiles back at them and vaporize them. Why throw projectiles and just take double the damage?
Yeah, it is fun to look back at the guys though. It's fun. Why don't you just walk in?
Spear, I one-shot both of them. How did I hit the one that was that cross should have gone to hit.
I don't know.
I sniped it with a... I somehow headshotted it with that and it instantly died.
I hate the squat crawler. That too. I will say it is even more annoying in Act 3, like if you want the Hunters memento, there's only 2 of them. And even after you eliminate the void maps, they're always void infected.
And it also makes it hard to get cross summons without the 1 chance.
I don't think it's 1 in 100.
It's annoying, because I don't understand why I try to kill everything. One thing I'd rather do
I will say, when I got the I have the cross summons in Steel Soul. I haven't done Crawfather, but I do have it. I reset on a bench. I don't remember why, but I bench reset for some reason in Belhart, and I got it on like my first try. I was like, oh hey, that's convenient.
That's because you probably had all the entries for cross, which automatically gets you cross.
I doubt that I did because I tend to run away from them, but maybe I had all the entries.
I mean, I didn't. That's also because I didn't like any of them.
Yeah.
But yet again, I was also like giving a shit about Greymoor for most of Act 1 and missed a lot of shit there. Because why would I go to Greymoor when I can't go to Greymoor?
Yeah, honestly, that's kind of how I am with Greymoor. Is why would I go there if I could not go there?
And now I'm gonna go by the frog.
maybe.
Problem is, this door is blocked off. So
Yeah, you're a long way. Peanut butter jelly the long way.
TJ was also here for the last episode. He was just beating the Titan.
I'm just sitting here doing nothing.
He beat the Titan the third try while I was just suffering. Oh, hey, Chakra's not here. Chakra. Why is it telling
Yeah.
us a breakable wall? Which wall is it? Why is it?
What do you have telling you? What do you have that is telling you these things?
Oh, I have
See, I'm gonna play on PC, so I have no idea what the fuck that is.
stuff about the current room you're in, and also it specifically tells you all the on the map.
That's very convenient.
That is convenient if I'm trying to
Yeah. Well, I have a question related to this game. What's your favorite area in Silksong?
I think the one with the best has to be Toggle.
Yeah. Yep, best vibes, best
Depends
parkour.
on what I'm like, talking about. I don't really have a favorite overall, but like favorite vibes gotta be like with the music and everything and the parkour both go to Cogwork Core. But if we're going
Yeah.
for like lore, like how much I like the lore of the area, Bio.
Yeah, I don't understand why
Water is super great.
Yeah. It has great
I never
lore.
want to think of the boss until the end of Act 1 end of Act 2 where I'm forced to fight him.
Yeah.
Which is annoying. Well, there is actually a way to skip all the way to grow the... Oh, wait, Styx is dead.
Yeah.
I can sell my Silk Eater I found. Hey, Styx.
Yanara.
Yeah.
Hey, fake
I
Styx.
have done this.
Have a Silk Eater.
Do something.
That's a lot of money. That's like 49 rosaries. Why not 50? Oh, yeah.
I will say, my Cogwork Core, that's my second favorite area. My favorite area is the Coral Tower. Not the Sands of Karak, but the Coral Tower. It is the only time where I genuinely enjoy the enemy gauntlets, and I don't understand why.
Absolutely amazing. Like, that is the one area where I will die to the gauntlets. Like, sure,
Yep.
it's just gauntlets. But they're good gauntlets.
But they're fun! Except for those one dude. Except for a couple of the dudes. They're kind of annoying, but otherwise the gauntlets are pretty fun.
Except for... I don't need to already drawn. Normal draw. Print the squat draw instead, gang.
Literally, that's the final aspect. Yeah, crit the primal aspect, but with really annoying flight patterns. Oh, my parents are home.
And by that I mean, can I not have a video
Friend.
I know I shouldn't use that right now, but I do get big help. Big help me big survive. And big survive. It's always the one spot. That is just the bullshit. not changing my shit for the rest of the game. This is like the second most progress I've made in Silksong. The most I've actually made is getting Whispering Bolts somehow. The only issue with this is that it sucks. It does sometimes just not activate when I double tap, but mainly what I'm saying is that it only the needle upgrade it does more, obviously. It still comes with some damage. Where did it go? Where the hell did he go?
I'm back. Where are you at?
I've basically done everything in Greymoor except go get reboost credit, the things slightly after.
Yup.
I just forgot to so I'm gonna go do that. Also, I did use all my plasma that I had on the gauntlet. I didn't trust myself.
Yeah, it's understandable.
I would never trust myself in a situation.
Yeah. Well, we discussed our favorite areas. What's your least favorite area?
Gentrified ducks.
Yeah.
I don't even need to explain myself. Spit squids
No,
are
you
gonna
don't.
make it worse there. And I'm not even talking about the ducks.
I feel like putrefied duck is just like all of the worst aspects of bile water except for Groll. And they took away all the good parts.
Yeah. But they did. Well, they didn't take away the really good tools that are in the most random places.
That is true.
Because apparently,
Sobaha.
gentrified ducks just have to have the most
Da, Fenestra.
awesome.
Yoba.
Yep.
Metal that's right beside us. Why not?
And the apostate key, which unlocks the portal, which unlocks most of the slab.
It's like, you know what? Have a lot of
There's
us
a
having
hole?
one of the best bosses in the game for completely free.
To me,
Slap
yun.
now, fuck you.
Yeah.
But hey! Oh damn, I got a crafting screen. Get over it. That'll help my plasmid file. Also, you know that if you use inside of my home, if you hit the window, you'll react. And if you challenge it, it's actually really neat. Casually happy. It's like, you know what?
I
We're gonna
know.
make you act like she's actually there. Also, funny thing we found out about multiplayer, like TJ,
Yeah.
we found out that if someone's standing in an air hole, the other person can use get the boost whenever they want. As long as if they use drifters, they get the boost.
So you could
Double
just.
jump is disabled, but you didn't even.
So wait. So if you were hypothetically at the Carmelita statue and TJ was over a cover thing, could you just float up for this like really hard to get to area?
You could just like, as long as I'm standing at the bottom of the he can just
That's a lot.
fly away.
You can skip so many things by doing that.
Yeah, we did. We made the far field, that one far field part was super easy. It still took us forever because we kept killing each other, but like, obviously we
Yeah. Use that. So really quickly, is there a limit to how far away from each other you could be for this to work? Oh, so you can't do certain things like skipping the Carmelita with it. That sucks. Yeah. Imagine if you could do it outside of like the same room. Because how many things can you do? You could skip. You could get into the second side of Farfields, all of Bilewater, all of Mount Bay. Assuming you don't die to freezing before you get up there. Yeah. If you're good enough at maneuvering it, you could probably just. Yeah. Yeah, like if you were in Act 3, you could just fly up to the surface. I'm gonna be real, the only time that I would not use that would be going through Cogwork Core, because I want to spend as much time in there as possible, because it's so fun. You just jump around in there with the combo. Yeah. And Jerry's up there. No, Jerry. Gary's the one in like the random room to the right of the lower part of Cogwork Court. The Cogwork Defenders, the dude with the shield and the little fork.
And Gary's
Well,
the black one, right?
no, Gary is he's also a Cogwork Defender. He was the first one I named. He's the Cogwork Defender in the room that's to the right of like the lower part. Jerry is the one up in the top, and then Terry and Barry are the two in the gauntlet. All four of them have names.
Good. Okay.
Oh, I discovered something very sad in my Steel Soul run.
What?
If you don't kill Dave until Act 3, he gets killed by the Void, and then you don't get, like original Dave, and you don't get the Beast Shard.
Yeah, I figured
But
that
also-
out, because I didn't fight him until Act 3 in that file. Okay.
But also, Dave is dead. It's sad. But the reason I was going there, and this is probably the best attention to detail they've ever done, is that, so you know how you can silk soar through multiple rooms now? I wanted to try and silk soar all the way from Moss Grotto, all the way up to right where Hornet falls at the beginning of the game. And you can do it without... You fly through a couple enemies, but it doesn't knock you off course, so you can actually do that.
One-shot them.
Yeah.
Spear actually just goes through them fast enough.
Like, literally, with the silk sword.
Hunter's Crest and cost myself a lot of, is that Plasmium Reserve? I cost myself 2
You got a
Plasmium
Plasmium.
accidentally. My bad.
Wow.
And also cost
The-
myself 2 Fevers.
It's crazy that they actually do have, there actually is a perfect path between multiple platforms of like,
Also, you can get a skill fragment over an entire As in, there are about 2.5 spools available. You also get a memory log that you get to use it on these spools. So I get these. I'm also going to go to Relic Seeker and
yep. Even if it's significantly less,
Shafita.
this person always says
even if it's, yeah.
Shafita. Oh, Shafita.
Yeah.
Oh, I can either buy this master short from Peb, or since I only have 0 master shards currently, I can buy the Greymoor
Didn't you, I'm sorry, didn't you just say you have like, never mind. I could have sworn I just heard you say that you had like, this doesn't make sense now that I'm thinking about it a little more in-depthly, but I swear I just heard you say you had doubled the cost of
I
multi-binder.
had about 1700 rosaries.
Oh, you do?
There's 880, and also I bought a memory lock and this full fragment for 600.
Ah.
And that was like all my money, so I went to Scrounge to get map for Greymoor. And also
Oh,
pins.
You bought more. You bought the multi-binder with your twice the multi-binder amount of rosaries.
Well, of course I did. I love the thing. It's like one of the best tools.
Yep. You know, I was looking at, I think it was I think I saw like trailer footage, and I saw something weird. That in the trailer footage, the Hornet had 6 mask shards fighting 4th chorus, and I was like, is that possible? And my brain immediately was like, I don't think it is possible.
Well, actually,
It is,
yeah,
and
'cause
I've
you can either
realized
skip
that
into
now.
Act 2, but also like, let's see, you can buy the one from Peb, you can get the one from Shellwood, the one from Wormways, and I think there's one in Blessed Steps you can get.
Yeah, there's also the one right after Drifter's Cloak in Farfields, but I do believe there is one in Blasted
Yeah,
Steps.
there's the Drifter's Cloak one, there's the Wormways one, there's the Shellwood one, and there's that other one.
I thought of it a very different way, and my brain went Peb, Wormways, right before 4th chorus, and I did this in one of my Steel Soul runs. I think I died right afterwards, but I was able to, you know, the Flintstone flyers, the one that throw the little things, not the ones that explode, but just like the little
flame flyers, the Flintstone flyers.
Yeah. You can. I pogoed off of him, and I was able to skip into the Deep Docks Gauntlet where you get the mask shard
Yeah,
before I got.
yeah, you can get mask shard. You can get 3 mask shards before fourth course without getting the simple key. But why would you do
Yeah.
that? Okay, so I think this is where I'm gonna end it off. Yeah, you guys do what you want. Like, subscribe. I don't really care, but have a day. Bye.